Hey crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creations. So coming at you today with a little small project share. I wanted to show you guys the birthday card that I made for my mom yesterday. Nothing too fancy, but I used the Anna Griffin Haunted House Easel die set. She had this on her website as well as on hsn.com. I think it was like $34.95 for the die set. But it is a super cute set. I'm going to kind of zoom this out a little so you can get a better look at it. But I used some foils that I got from KS Crafts from AliExpress. And I used two different purple colors. And my mom is just like me. She absolutely loves purple. So the base part is the purple. I've got a little witch sticker on there that is a Jolie's Boutique sticker. Got that from Tuesday Morning. The All I See Is Magic is an ephemera. It's from Pink Paisley. It's the Spellcast collection. I never could find the papers, but I did get an ephemera pack. And that little bottle down by the door is a Jolie sticker as well. All the little windows and shutters all cut out separately so you can stack them on there, as well as the little ghost in the window and the little pumpkin up top. And so you can kind of layer them on there and just make it look so cute. There's a little spider web above the doorway, and then the door entryway is a separate piece as well as the door. And All I Can See Magic, these pieces on the front of there are supposed to mirror each other, but when you mirror cut that foil paper, it does not look that great. So I ended up just kind of covering it up. The Beware ephemera piece is from the same Pink Paisley set. And then the happy birthday letters are cutouts or die cuts that Tim Holtz has. I think there's holidays or celebrations maybe. And I added those. And I didn't sign this because I know my mama will know who it's from. But the little Beware ephemera set is set up on pop dots so that it holds the easel up of the card. And I cut it out of some Cricut cardboard. It's almost like a poster board feel, and it's black and shiny. It's really pretty. They have all kinds of different foiled ones as well as the black one. And I ended up cutting out the base part twice because the back of the card you'll see is like a craft color, and you could see the craft color behind the house, and I wanted the black part behind the house. But this is what it looks like. There's even a little bat on there. That's part of the little collection too. And I popped all of the front part of that house up on pop dots. As you can see, the back part is that brown color. But it's really pretty. I love those. It's set to where you can use your Cricut to cut boxes out of them. I don't have a Cricut. I have a Silhouette Cameo, and I really love it, but I don't use it often enough. I think it's really cute because I've had a couple people ask me to do some tutorials on my Silhouette words, and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not your girl for that. I have ruined more vinyl than I have used, I believe, in my day. I'm sad to say, but this is a really cute card I came out with. Just thought I would share it with you guys. I absolutely love how it came out. And this is kind of like, this is the sad part of the video. I went with my mom back in June, and this is kind of what's been weighing on me since middle of summer, and she decided to go ahead and have a colonoscopy done, and it did show that she has colorectal cancer as well as some other places up in her colon. As in addition to that, I want to say she might have two other places that tested positive for cancer. They actually had to use a pediatric scope when they did her colonoscopy, so it's pretty large in tumor size. And the rectal area of the colon is a lot trickier to treat than the rest of your colon because a lot of times they can kind of go in, remove that spot, connect your colon back together, wait for your colon function to return and let you go home. You know, maybe do, of course they want you to do chemo and radiation, all that stuff first. But my mom really looked into all that stuff and saw what the chemo drugs side effects were, and she just turned 76, and she just decided that that was not the route she wanted to go. Now, me as a nurse thinks to myself that I would love to see her even get a colostomy, because what I'm worried about is, of course, seeing her suffer and in pain, but she's going to end up with a blockage, and if you can't, what does not come out will just in turn go up until it gets its way out. And so that's my only fear. But like right now, my mom's still able to drive. She's still able to, make herself dinner. She's able to do for herself right now. She's very functional. She doesn't even look sick. No one would know by looking at her that she's sick, except for that probably in the last year, she's at least lost 20 pounds. So every time she tells me her clothes don't fit and that she pulled out her winter clothes and none fit, it makes me so completely sad. And I will tell you guys that I've taken care of a lot of patients in the hospital that have cancer, but the amount of people that have rectal cancer and lower colon cancer since June, it just blows my mind. Like, maybe I didn't think through it as much before. Whenever anything becomes personal, you seem to notice it a little bit more, but I tell you, it's been hard on my heart. It's been hard to take care of a few of them because it always seems like they are my patient that day, or I admit them, or whatever. So it's been kind of a struggle. I try my best to keep an optimistic attitude for the most part, because we all know something's gonna get us eventually. And in my instance, that we know right now, it gives me the time to spend with my mom, to tie up loose ends, to take care of things. I tried to convince her to make a little bucket list, but she hasn't done that yet. But just to maybe do a few things that we take for granted every day. And so if you are 45 or older, I urge you right now to schedule a colonoscopy. Colon cancer is 100% preventable. I mean, not everything's 100%. I shouldn't say that, because there are times that they will miss things. There are times that polyps will grow in between exams. But through most due diligence, a lot of us put this stuff off. And my idea behind this is to let you know to not put it off. If you're 45 or older, that the American Cancer Society now recommends having a colonoscopy once you hit 45. My mom didn't tell my brothers for 2 months, which was the hardest part for me, because I knew it ahead of time, and I'm not good at keeping secrets. I'm not a good liar. I tell on myself all the time, so I just don't even try. But I urge my oldest brother, because he's 55 and has a 3-year-old, I urged him to go have a colonoscopy. And so he acted like at one time he didn't want to go through with it. And I'm like, look, if you think that the bowel prep is not fun, then try going through chemotherapy and being told you have cancer, or seeing some of the things that they put my mom through just when she went and saw a couple specialists, at her age. I was just like, it was awful anyway. But my point is, prevention, an ounce of prevention really does do the trick. So get your pap smears, get your breast exams, have your colonoscopies, take care of yourselves. I love you all. I want people to not go through things like this. And people are younger and younger all the time when this happens. And I'm 43. I will have another one when I turn 45. I had one a couple years ago because I actually had a scare, and I wish that would have prompted my mom to do one then. My grandmother had colon cancer, and so I just wish I would have pushed it a little bit more, at a time. But, even then she was in her 70s, and I don't think she would have gone through anything. But if she would have had the colonoscopy, we may not be at this point. But interestingly enough, my 55-year-old brother did have a colonoscopy. He had 4 or 5 polyps removed. They all tested negative. He'll go back in a few years and do another one. And now I'm trying to get my middle brother to have one because he's 4 years older than I am. So I love you all. This is a little project share that I did before. I gave one of those to my mom. She doesn't want any gifts right now. So I did this. We went out to eat and just spending time with her. So I urge you all to hold everyone close. Tell everybody you love them. I love you all. Thanks so much for your support, your understanding, and your continued support of my channel. I really do appreciate it. You know, I love to craft it up. I just do. These are the flowers that hospice sent her yesterday. She is on hospice, and it's got candy in the bottom, and they even sent her a little cake that they made, and I thought that was really sweet. I really love our local hospice community, and they really take care of their patients. I've dealt with them at the hospital so many times. And this is a picture of my mama. We did Snapchat filters, so she was a kitty yesterday since it was Halloween. And I've got a few of my kids and me here at the end as well. But like I say, take care of yourselves. Go get your checkups done. I urge you all to just do that. I love you all. I hope you get a moment to craft it up. And take care of yourselves. I think about a lot of you every day that leave messages on my channel. And I say a prayer every night for anyone and everyone who needs it. That's my middle daughter. She's had a lot of health issues going on as well this summer, including visits to cardiologists that we're waiting and anticipating for, as well as an endocrinologist. So we can use all kinds of prayers too. If you believe in that, we would appreciate them. So like I say, I love you all. I hope you're having a great day. The weekend's coming up. I'll have another ornament tomorrow morning come up, and I'm going to do the drawing tonight for the alcohol markers. I hope you all have a great weekend. I think I've already said that, but now I'm just kind of rambling. So love you all. Take care and goodbye.